All right, we're talking about another Concept2 machine, and that is the SkiErg. Most important thing is that you have a pink tank top. All right, enough of that. Okay, so we're talking about the ski machine today. Now, in terms of simplicity, it is relatively straightforward. However, that being said, it is more challenging to perform and in terms of overall speed because it does require more upper body. So we want to learn today how to really use our full body to maximize the pull. Because if we're inefficient on this movement, then it becomes even harder. So let me break this down piece by piece for you guys. So first thing, we got to grab the handles. My shorter folks, my shorter athletes, you're going to have to maybe go on your tippy toes to grab it. One of the advantages of being tall for this machine. Now, when we're setting up our feet, I like to kind of go right in the middle of the platform, and you can see like the little railings here on the side. That's kind of where I like to set my feet. If you're a little bit taller, you can go a little bit further back, but I am 6 feet tall, and for me, getting in the middle here, right where the railing is, puts me in a good position where I could still lean forward and not have the machine, let's say, in my face here. And I have seen a lot of newer people get too close and they're trying to like dip and dodge from this machine, from the metal here. So we want to make sure we still give us a little bit of distance. And for me, like I said, right in between the railing. Okay, so breaking this down piece by piece here. When we are doing this, we want to start with our hands as high as we can. When we're about to pull, there is resistance on this handle. So we need to make sure we're prepared in two ways for the resistance that we're trying to pull. Number one is we want to pull our shoulder blades back and down, meaning we're going to try to engage our lats, so we're staying active in our shoulders. And then the other thing we want to do is we want to brace our midline, our core, because if this is loose or our shoulders are loose, it's going to feel like the ski machine is pulling me rather than I'm pulling it. All right? So my feet are planted here. I'm going to engage my shoulders and my midline. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to pull down. I'm going to get more of a hinging pattern, and I'm going to finish towards the end here with my elbows. All right. So again, I'm engaging, I'm starting to hinge at the hips, so I'm not squatting down. I'm hinging at the hips, starting to pull, getting a little bend in my knees, and then finishing with that little elbow pull at the end here. All right, so a couple things to note. When we're doing this, we still want to get a little bit of a bend in the knees. We don't want to have we don't want to have our legs straight as we're leaning forward here. We still want to bend our knees as we go. The other thing we want to focus on is we want to use gravity and our body weight in favor of the pull. So again, I oftentimes see people pulling and staying upright as they go here. You want to actually lean into this. You want to put your body weight into this and allow gravity to help on that pull here. Now we don't have to go obviously so low here, but just think very similar to like a deadlift height here where we are hinging, right? My chest is still kind of tall, but I'm still leaning forward and I'm still hinging forward here. The other thing we want to do is we want to think about sweeping that handle to the side of my body as I go. I don't really want to do like a full like kick back over here, but I do want to sweep the handles next to my body as I get that pull in. Another point that we can discuss is how to recover on the way up. Now, naturally, as I let these handles go, the handles like to move up and down in a very straight line. So something we'll often see in whether that's YouTube videos or Instagram, on social media, however that is, we'll see oftentimes people try to recover with this like wide kind of butterfly motion where we're going outside. To me, that's a lot of wasted energy because we're going against the natural up and down motion of the handle. You're also putting your shoulders through more work to go into that wide position. So personally, I feel it's most efficient. As we pull, we want to come straight back up the same way we're pulling the handles down here. So again, relatively straightforward machine. However, we do want to make sure we're using our full body, we're hinging, we're still bending those knees slightly, engaging our core, engaging our shoulders, and really finishing that pull and going up and down in a straight line. Remember, this is a tough machine compared to the row or the bike, but as you do it, as you practice it, as you do more and more repetitions with it, you will start to feel more comfortable. All right, that's it for the SkiErg. We'll see you guys in the next one.